They say God is a rewarder of all who diligently seek Him. So my mother wraps her rosary tight around me as I go to school on Monday, like evil has already found its way to my classroom. On Sundays, she uses religion as a shield against Nigeria's failed system. And I have no other choice but to follow suit so quickly. I fall in line with soldiers of Christ, sing hymns like my life depends on it. Watch the preacher climb the pulpit, I listen. Listen so carefully to the sermon for the day when the gunmen bang our doors down, break peace against the bloody wall and rat-tat-tatting bullets on us all. You see, the difference between a church or a school or your home and the graveyard is tiny. I'm still listening to the sermon for the day in my head when these gunmen invade everything I hold dear. From the body of Christ to between my thighs, nothing is spared from this calamity. And God knows I could have been in the classroom. I mean, where were the 2 and 3 and 4-year-olds in the latest Oyo State kidnap taken from? Or my father's farm? Or lying carefree on the hem of my mother's wrapper on a cold, windy evening? And this kind of tragedy would still have found its way to my doorstep. Nothing would have turned out differently, irrespective of X or Y, because this is not your typical equation. Tomorrow, the news will skip over our names and count our bodies alone. They will not say, Dara Simi, who loved to paint and wanted one day to exhibit her art in a global gallery, is dead. Neither will they say, Ebuka, Masi Oko is no boy now. That ever funny young man. The only hope for a family of 10 in the village is dead. Nor will they say Aisha, bright-eyed Aisha, who would have graduated with a first class in English and literature at ABU Zaria, is gone. I tell you, they will not say Emmanuel, that 3-year-old boy always laughing at the stars, was brutally tortured and left to rot in bush like fish. No, Mban, because it's easier to ignore the humanity of the dead, to reduce them to statistical casualties. At the end of the day, breaking news will break nothing except the hearts of the families left behind. Justice for the 7 will trend just 3 days before we scroll past tragedy and move on to celebrity gossip. I mean, my sister, you will not believe who is wearing what. And my brother, guess who just lost the Champions League? The world will go on and on and on, and the living will forget that what killed the dead is coming for them too. Don't you see, my love? We cannot continue to scroll past tragedy, hoping that it skips our doors for whatever reason. In fact, we cannot afford to just be angry or sad or heartbroken. We have to do more. And I don't know exactly what more is right now. They say get your PVC, and we will, because we got vote. And we got votes right this time around. But up until then, what are we going to do about the kidnapped children? Teachers, farmers, innocent Nigerians paying the price of a war they know nothing about. What? They say God is a rewarder of all who diligently seek Him. So I am seeking Him in this poem, while my mother still wraps her rosary tight around me.